Hey guys, my name is Sediak and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2 where I'm just looking over London right now. This city is so freaking huge. It legit is. For the longest time it took a while to expand it, and all then since those episodes where we did a lot of work on it, look how much growth is now taking place. This city is huge. The charts right now are going through the roof. Oh my goodness me, it's getting everything it needs. It could do with more fuel and more food. Granted, it is what it is. And I think as it extends out, it slowly gets sucked up from the noise pollution of some of the areas around, which the chemical plant over here is now embodied, or embedded, should I say, into the suburbs of London. But anyway, guys, welcome back to another episode. Today, we're going to be taking a look at doing our... Now, even though we have a line from Amsterdam to Riga, it goes east to west, I want to claim this as being our first east to west line because this one is the one that's going to make more sense. It's more the second. I think we have to just claim it as a second. But I want to do a line from Paris down to Lyon, through Milan, and hopefully we're going to see if this little crisscross thing station now works. All the way down to either Budapest or Belgrade. I'll probably take it down to Belgrade, then down to Sofia, then down to Istanbul, and then bring it all the way back, which is going to be really interesting. And this will take the edge off Amsterdam, because Amsterdam is the main hub right now for the passenger line. It really is, because everyone goes there to get onto a different line. Now, we can kind of take a little bit of the heat off by making lines go across this way. So if you want to get from Sofia to Rome, you haven't got to go from all the way up to Amsterdam to switch trains to come all the way back down. You could simply then go from Sofia to Milan and then to Rome. That's what we're kind of aiming to get done today. So if you guys do enjoy this and want to see more of Transport Fever 2 as our European transportation company is making billions of dollars, and your boy is, we're going to become super rich. I'm going to retire on a yacht in the south of France in the Mediterranean. It's going to be beautiful. Now, before we jump into it, I asked you guys if I should get rid of Riga because it kind of seems to be broken. I did ruin it. It ain't growing. Like you guys said, yes, and just get rid of it and then replace it down, which I think was a good idea. So how do I delete this? Is it just a case of, oh my goodness me, goodbye Riga. We will see you again very soon. Very soon. So I can actually place a town back in. And small, commercial random, industrial random. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it as it is. And if I just click here, it builds something up. Burford. Which I want it to be Riga. Riga, there we go. Now my next problem is the roads don't really align to anything that I had in before. So with a little bit of magic, we're going to bring you down, you across, you up, and then our train station connects. We also need to then sort out this monstrosity. I'll just do a connection like that, and then we're all connected there. And everyone's happy, right, guys? Everyone is then happy. That's going to be a shocking connection. But let's try our best. Delete back to there. Delete back here a bit. Because we now got to align the roads all back together. So we'll do the bendy-wendy ones. There we go. This can go down to here. There we go. And then this can connect to there. There we go. And we're back in business, boys. Are we back in business? Line 59. Oh, yeah. That was our cargo drop-off of bringing food to Riga. And guess what, guys? There's no longer any food in Riga. Oh, no. Manage the line. Hold on. Line 58. Scroll down. I got so many lines. Right. So. Delete. The line no longer exists. As food no longer needs to go to Riga. GG, everybody. GG. Which was all coming from this area over here. Which is okay right now because it's still got one more place it's going to. So we're okay. So Riga's back in business. Hopefully we can make some sweet cash money moolah from over here and get things back up to our former glory. Whew, damn. So he does need packages and bricks. We ain't getting them anytime soon. There's some bricks down here right now. Packages, they come from other places. But yeah, you get the gist of it. Damn! I mean, maybe I should have replaced it with the same stuff it was doing, but let's just kind of forget about that for now. But it's just kind of, let's continue. Let's just move forward. So, let's sort this next line out then. So we have over here beautiful Paris, which right now has this additional station platform that we can utilize, and that will be the starting place for this next line. It will be the starting place for this next line, which is going to go down here, which is all good. And where, does that line go anywhere with the train? No, it pretty much just ends there. So what I need to first do then is add a station in Lyon, but I need to figure out where this is coming through. So where does it appear out? So it will appear out just here. Now, do I do the same with what I did in Zurich, where we kind of had the station a little bit slightly out the way and a bus route that leads us over to it? It could be a good option. But at the same time, I can't... Can I bring this up? I mean, then it does come out just here. So if I ran this, to example, just there, do some magic and build a station just here. So I'm sorry, Leon, but you're going to be destroyed for a little while, but don't worry. Because if you've learned anything in the past from what I've done from other cities, you're now going to have a big boom. A big boom. Big baby boom. Big baby boom. So I need 2 tracks. I drop you here. Please don't hate me. Please do not hate me. To there. Oh, I've got to bring a second line down, don't I? Yeah, and I've already got these on the wrong side. Damn it, Seniac! That's okay. So delete both of them. You go into there. You go into... Why can you not go into here? Construction not possible. Why is this? Take a longer run up at it. So, bam, smack bang, we're in. Now, this line is coming from all the way over here, which I'm going to bring this all the way. Where is the train station's here? To there. And I'm going to bring all this all the way back, rather than, and I'll merge it here, rather than merge it further up, because then we can still utilize both lanes a little bit further. And that is now all connected. So Leon's got a station. Simples. Now there's me thinking maybe I should have done the ramps coming down to get them connected a little bit more easier. But we should still be able to get away with other stuff I want to do. So if I built a road going across this way. And then if I had a... I'm trying to get now a road to go down here that I can then add a little entryway to. So everyone is then pretty much all connected. I'm trying to get everything all together. Yeah, that won't work. So what if I just kind of did this? Standard, mate. Standard procedure. Yeah, it's not the best. It's not the best setup on this city. But it's not a city I'm really going to be paying much attention to, I'll be honest with you right now. I'm not going to lie. Where's the miscellaneous? Is it this one? Yeah. That's better. That's more like it, boys. There we go. So we can access it from both sides. Amazing. So back into play mode then. Give Leon a little bit of time to reconfigure itself after I've kind of deleted some bits and bobs. So it goes through to Milan. Then we want to get it over to Belgrade. Now, when we get it over to Belgrade, all I've got to do is connect the train line up because everything else will do the rest for me. So I need to make sure that we do this correctly. Now, we do have the 2 train lines tearing in. So on the left is the in. On the right is the out. So if I just kind of bring this up and out this way. And then that's where we're going to have to add beautiful signals on. And then that will then take us over here to where we need to get to. So it's going to be a big ask to get this done. But we can do this. We can definitely do this. There's also a building that's been being built through the train line. What are you doing, building? What are you doing? So bring you out. Bring you out. And this is where we then need to slowly start to make it go down. So if I start with this one. And then by having this big, beautiful bridge. I like the idea of having that big, beautiful kind of bridged approach. As you enter Milan. It's quite a sight to behold. And then from this point, we got to get it connect over there. So it's just a case of doing the old switcheroo, boys. The old switcheroo. And when I say switcheroo, what I mean is tunnel. Bam, there we go. So then if I bring this all the way along, there is no way in this world I'm going to be able to get any form of... Oh. Maybe I can. Okay. And then run this to there. No way. No way in this world is this going to work. Right, okay. So now this is the most important one. The signals. So I know this side is coming in. So you can wait there. And I might as well just kind of drop one there. Just so I know where I'm going with this. You wait there. You would wait there. So you would wait there for anything happening. You would wait here for anything happening. You would wait here for anything happening. And that's pretty much all we've got to do. That's pretty much all we've got to do. Apart from then applying it every so often along all of this. Now, I fully expect this to be a busy network, busy line. So signals every so often so the trades could keep continuing flowing through. And the last one just there. So how that other line is ran with what trains are on what side has already predetermined this whole line here. So to there. And then the final run all the way to Paris. And we'll just do it here. Oh, and then the crisscross little section. So you just wait there. That's all you got to do. That's all we've got to do, boys. So in that sense then, a new line, which will be platform... Yeah, it's already on platform 3. It will then come down to... Where's Leon? Oh, it's over here. To Leon! Right, this is going to be interesting. To Milan. To Belgrade. To Sofia. So it's going to share the same line. Coming back. So I've now got to also make sure that we're on the right side of the train tracks. So let me go back to Leon. Which is, there's Prague. Gdansk. Oh, it's over here. I lost my bearings then for a second. So it all starts in here. So Milan we get to there. Then we go to Belgrade, which has got multiple platforms. But I've just got to make sure it's on the correct one, which will be you. Then Sofia is here. That rhymed. There we go. then down to Istanbul, which it does, and then we come back up to Sofia, which would be obviously our number 1. Now we've got no choice for it to go now, because it's already predetermined on that line. So it gets over to then Belgrade, back over to Milan, back up to Lyon, and then ends in Paris. Well, that's done. That's magic right there, boys. That's going to be magic. So, will this work? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. If it doesn't, we have to reconfigure a whole load of mess. I'm hoping it does work, because it says when I click on it that it's connected down below. So you would like to think that it all works, wouldn't you? You would like to think it all works. Right. We need some trains on board. So we've got a depot just here. So what I could do is oh, we've got to upgrade the tracks as well. Bring that up and round, just give it plenty of room. Why can we not merge in? There we go. There we go. Right. So before we do anything then, let's just double check that this whole line is up to the standard we need it to be. Right, is it just all of that? Yeah. Then over here, so it's just looking like the platforms at the minute. Right, you're all good. And once we get to here, I know the rest of it is perfectly fine. Oh, I'm excited for this. I'm excited. Right, so Paris. Buy vehicles. So electric, again, go fairly cheap. Passenger, go for you. 198 capacity passengers we'll go with first. And then we'll up this to 8 trains to begin with. 8 trains to begin with. On line 58. So they should all... Oh, actually, I don't know if they're all going to be able to get out of here okay. Signals. There we go. I almost didn't have the signals correct. So, trains pass by, as you can now see. Off that one toots, which this one then is able to cross both lines of the tracks. And then make its way down to Paris. There's already 5 people waiting. Nice. So obviously that one waited its turn. While there's a train potentially coming through. You know, some have got priority over others. So it's just a case then of waiting to see if anybody... Oh, they can! There is already people waiting here. So it does work. It does freaking work. That is amazing. That is amazing. Now, with the crisscross route that we have in Milan, where 2 lines become 1. And so Milan's actually going to turn into quite a hub. It really is, just based on passengers alone. Very interesting. So it'll take a while then before we start having this line fully functional. But this is good. This is real good. The real kind of excitement happens when they start merging into the Belgrade to Istanbul route, the same route that we've currently got on the go right now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, because like line 57 is going to Istanbul, so is the train to Amsterdam to Berlin, which I got to rename that. So they're both going to the same. If they want to get from Istanbul to, well, from Sofia to Istanbul, they've got 2 trains to choose from, which takes a little bit of the heat off the current line. But it will all be interesting anyway. We give it more time, how much we start to see less going to Amsterdam. Now, I've got to sort out some of these lines anyway. The train Amsterdam to Berlin, which is the one where that other new line kind of takes the heat off on some of those stops, will be a big help for us. So we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens anyway. So there is our first train right now. 25 peeps on board. And it's going to make its first way into Belgrade, which I'm actually quite excited about. So here it comes right now. It all happens just here in this junction, so it'll either continue straight through, or it'll wait for a train to pass by. Alright, looks like it's coming to a... is it continuing? No, yeah, it's coming straight through. Yeah, the clear line of sight it did. Here comes the train. Ah, yeah. What? This is kind of cool, isn't it? So just keeping it standard. Just keeping it simple right now. I mean, I know I can go into the line and obviously I can manage the vehicles and then like switch them all out for something a lot quicker. Like electric. You can see like this one here does 130 kilometers. We have others that do even more higher speeds. But it's just a case of money at the end of the day. It all comes down to money at the end of the day, guys. Yeah, line 58 has got a lot of people who want to go to Milan. See, all them people that want to go to Milan from Belgrade are all people that would have stayed all the way on the train, all the way up to Amsterdam to then come back down. So you see how it just takes the heat off? This is going to be an amazing line. Which we're still probably going to need an additional one as well. Where that would run, I don't know. But it would be needed. We have Frankfurt here. So then the next idea could be maybe having one in Madrid that goes up to Bordeaux. Crisscrosses over into Frankfurt, into Prague, into Warsaw that ends in Riga. Could be another good one. How is Riga doing these days? Now we got the stuff going on. Yeah, it is growing. It's growing beautifully. It's still got the passenger line on the go as well. Oh, how's Stockholm doing? I forgot about Stockholm. It's kind of plateaued, which is understandable. It is understandable. But yeah, this is going great. So probably going to end up having to need more trains on board. Because going then to Lyon next, there's 270 odd people waiting, but there's still trains coming down. We haven't seen the full amount of trains tearing through the area. So that is the last train to come out of this, out of the 8 that we've now purchased. So give them a little bit of time. Just got to give them a little bit of time right now to tick through and make us that money. I feel sorry for everybody living in this building here right now. They look out the window and they see a train coming in hot and heavy. It's terrifying. Terrifying, boys. So I'm waiting for that first train to head back. Is it you? Train 58. Yeah, already heading back right now with 198 people on board. So this line is not making any money yet, as you can now see. But I'm hoping it will eventually. It'll be interesting to see when this train gets over there. There will become to a point where it's making good enough money that we just upgrade the whole thing to high speed. You can see, even though it is 130 kilometers, you can already tell it's still not quick enough compared to some of the other trains that we could potentially have. But let me just see how much this makes when it drops them off over here in Milan. There's a lot of people waiting here as well. So you're initially going to have a lot of people because these are the first peeps that want to go and travel on the line. As you transport more and more people, the demands slightly go down and then they'll slightly increase back up. So this train here is now going to make us 2.5 million. That's good. And off it goes again. So off it goes again right now. Straight to Lyon. I want to keep an eye on this. And there's a lot of people waiting at Lyon as well. Now, a lot of these little cities that we now got connected, like Lyon, and I'm not sure if we did it to Madrid. We need to do a bus route around them as well. That would be greatly appreciated. But that train is slowly on the way. Here it is right now. And how much does it make dropping people off? So a nice 291,000. And then the final amount of people that it's then going to drop off in Paris. So some of them people that are being dropped off in Paris right now could have got on the train at Istanbul. So the distance they would have travelled at that point is quite large. So I should expect to make at least 1 million on this final stop here. Because everybody on the train right now has to get off. Because it's the end of the road. And they're almost on the way to breaking profit on this second year as well. So the demands are there, boys. We are rocking and rolling right now. So here comes the train. And cha-ching. 5.9 million. That's ridiculous. Is there another train coming through right now? Okay, here's the second one. So we seen 200,000 on the last one. So is this 200,000-ish as well? 300,000. So we're in the same ballpark of this second train. So are we going to be making like 5 million, so to speak, on this this next one? If we do, then this is good. High profits. So we're almost coming very, very close right now to breaking even. The year's going to end, so it will be classed as losing money this year again on this line. But the third year is where we should make the money. The money should be coming in. So we're in technically now into the third year of this train line. The train comes in. And is this like another 5 million profit? Or income, should I say. 5.1. Not bad. Not bad at all. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. So when I start seeing significant increases in revenue, that's when we'll then switch it over to a high-speed train line. So we can get people moving super quick. Super duper quick. We probably end up needing more trains on these lines as well. But again, I'll just give it time to kind of then see where it all, how it all ticks along. So really good. Really happy with how this is now progressing. Let's see my lines anyway. So balance. So lines that make the most money. You got line 69 right now, which has 9 vehicles on it. Line 65, sorry. Which this is the line that goes from from Naples all the way up to Amsterdam. Now we've given this enough time to the point where the finances are looking pretty juicy. So is it a case of, are we fully at capacity with how many people we can hold on this? And now is it a case of we switch all these vehicles to the high-speed rail? I think so. So the fastest one that we can have is this one, 300 kilometers. Loading speed of times 16, but this one has a loading speed of times 18. This one has a loading speed of times 24. So am I going for the loading speed or am I going for the top speed? Loading speed, I mean 200. At the minute I've got these ones. It's an extra 70 kilometers I can use. And then have literally double the loading speed. So it takes literally twice as quick to load, so that it gets back on the train tracks and extra 70 kilometers. I'm going to choose this one. So choose you. That already from the get-go is 198 capacity. Now if I add an extra 2, will it be slowing our vehicle down? It goes from mediocre to good. But then the top speed of that is only... See, I can't do it because of the top speed of it. Oh, I gotta add these on. 242 capacity. Wow. Are we gonna make enough money? We'll soon find out. We'll soon find out, boys. That's gonna be interesting, isn't it? And that really is. So line 58 then, which is now this one, making considerable amounts of money. So I think now it's time. So I could have done it in the first place, but you just never know how much money you're going to be making. So I'm going to go for this train again. And then we'll add in 1, 2 more of these. And replace all the current trains I've got right now. And we'll see how that ticks along. So it looks really weird then with two really random carriages. But it can hold a lot more people. This right now unloads twice as quick as the previous train and can go 70 kilometers faster. So off it goes then. I want to see if it can actually reach that top speed. I want to see if it can reach the 200 kilometers. Because it does make a big difference. It honestly does make a big difference. So 130 was the previous top speed. And we're going to surpass that right now. So it's already now going quicker than the previous train, which is making up so much time. So there's some areas where it won't reach the full 200 kilometers because it's either going slightly uphill or something like that. But it's going quicker than the last train. It can carry more people. So this is already a winner in my books. 156, and then it starts to slow down. Right, it'll be interesting to see how much... well, it'll be interesting to see how much money we now make on it. And it'll also be interesting to see how much the running costs will then slowly start to become. So, train line 3. We have this vehicle there. Which train line 3 is from Amsterdam. Ah, it's the Amsterdam to Riga one. So this is where we then start to think of, would it be a good idea to maybe then double up on this train line and have multiple trains heading all the way down? The answer is yes, of course it would. So what would, I mean, it doubles up. It continues to double up, and the double up ends pretty much here. And then it goes through here. We don't have any trains coming through because we've kind of got rid of the cargo. So we'll configure Gdansk then to first having platforms, passenger here, passenger buildings there, and throw another one just there, why not? So that would sort that out. Where that does split to go down here, I no longer need it to go down here. Oh, what has he done? What has he done, boys? Oh. There we go. So that's not possible, apparently. Of course it's possible. Anything's possible right now. So we come into there then, and again, that's double lines going all the way down. And it brings double lines into here, which we have platforms both sides. Then it merges into a singular line, which then comes all the way down here, which then ends in Amsterdam. And that's where we then need to pretty much double up. So that line is the white line here. So let it go through the tunnel. And I think then at this point, I'll run it to there and then merge it in. And I'll run this one with us. Okay, so now I've got my next issue. Right. Okay. So I've got to add an extra line on that. Let me just quickly sort this out as well. So it will make more sense to have the additional line running here on this side of it. To then delete you. So that's all set up just here. So if I delete this, put you to there, run you along to here. So if I then just quickly delete this, delete that back a little bit, get all these running parallel with one another, then I switch this up to 4, drop you in, so that's now all connected. So we're actually like good to go. We are actually now literally good to go. So it's line 3. It is line 3, isn't it? Yeah. So we start in Amsterdam, then we get to the Hamburg halt, which will throw it on to number 2, right? And then we get over to Gdansk, which is going to be number 2 as well. Then we get over to Lower Riga, as it's now known. Now, it can't get to Riga over here because this needs to merge in. But I'll bring it as close as I can before the merger. So then that line works and it goes back this way as well. Let me just double check it does. Yeah, because there's no crisscross crossover. That then happens. So that is now a doubled up line. So before we go any further at this point then, I need to now make sure that all of this is now upgraded, including our new tunnel. That all happens over there. So I fully expect there to be some issues. We're all good. See, I knew there would be some issues somewhere. Right, I think we're actually pretty much good to go. So all I need to do right now is add in the signals. And then we're sweet, mate. We're absolutely sweet, mate. Okay, so. Where does it split? Okay, just here. There to there. There to there. Alright, nail all of this. And then we can bulk up the train line, which means this line will have so much more capacity. We'll be able to make so much more money off this and just transport even more people, and rather than having to be waiting for so freaking long. Oh, I've completely messed up that last one, well, this first one here. There we go. How much further we got to go right now? Because this truly is a pain, isn't it? Oh. It's actually like that, isn't it? Right, bam, bam. And then the last one, bam. Bam. Right. Okay. So that line then, where is that train? So back into fast forward then. Because now I can actually upgrade it to like a high-speed train and all that kind of jazz. Oh, is that it there? No, we need it to go down to here, Hamburg. It's you, isn't it? No. Where's that train? Aha. So, manage the vehicle. So, if I replace it with electric. So, it's already a well-established line. So, if I replace it with you. There we go. But I also want to add more vehicles onto that, or trains onto that line. I can't remember where the best option for me was to add an additional train on. I think I use like this, but it's like so far out the way right now. And that will come down to here on this side. I just need to merge it over is all I need to do. So if I'm able to kind of just quickly do that. But it then does mean I gotta upgrade all of this real quick to allow an electric train to pass through it. Electric high-speed train anyway. Oh no, I'm doing the wrong thing here, aren't I? Electric. No, it's all good. It's all good. What am I talking about? So buy vehicles. I'm only going to buy these ones. So if I buy 5, that means there's then going to be 6 on the line. See, I knew there was a missing electric track. Where's it missing? Oh, I bet you it's that little one that sticks out here, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so provided that they now don't get caught up on one another. There's not even a signal here. Alright, drop some signals down. So off it skedaddles, boy. I'm gonna have lots more trains on that line. Amazing. So Riga's gonna have a nice little boom right now, being the end of the line. Same with all the other little areas too. So stuff like Berlin, and I mean, there's so many, on line 3, there's so many people waiting here. So it'd be nice to kind of like consistently keep picking people up. Also, look how less there is now on the other lines. Because it's no longer the major transport hub. Milan's probably become that. But then again, we've just upped our train capacities anyway. So Milan then, with the boost, look at this. Skyrocketing since we've added in all these little train lines in. Skyrocketed, boys. Is Leon now doing the same? Yep, having a nice big boost as well. And that's got to help Paris. It's just made it gradually incline, is what it's done. This is really good. Very, very happy. So when it comes then to the biggest cities in the game right now, it is London. Then it is Amsterdam. And while Amsterdam was the biggest for so long, it's now tiny compared to London. But Berlin and Paris, especially Berlin, a city where I've done literally nothing really to, apart from have a train line go through it, is creeping up to Amsterdam, boys. It's slowly creeping up right now. Why is the smallest city? I can't even see it. It is... I can't even see what it is. Tirana. Now, isn't that down? It's here. The smallest city in the game right now. Oh my goodness me. One day you will have your moment. Same with Athens. But that'll be like a line that runs up to there, back to Belgrade or something like that. But one day you will have your moment. Don't worry. I'm surprised with Berlin, considering like, look at where the bus route is, versus how far the city is now extended out. That was the last time I done something in Berlin. The city only went as big as the bus routes. Now it's spread out so far. Holy smokes. But nothing compared to London. That place is on steroids. Okay, is this line making money right now? Yes. So the finances did go up, but so did the profits. So did the profits. Which is sweet, mate. So, oh, we got an issue. Oh. Snapperoonies! We have trains crossing trains right now. What's happened there? How has that happened? Which way are you going? Okay, all he needs to do is go that way. How did that happen? Well, off that goes. I have no idea how that happened. Right, which way are you going now? Oh no, this is gonna do the same again. Why are they doing this? So I can turn them round. Well, you turn around. You. Is it the way I bought them in? Oh, that's the reason why. That's the reason why, because they can't go straight down. Ah. Oh, stop. I have to upgrade, boy. So they needed to kind of cross over here, didn't they? So how do I sort this out then? How do I get this train off the line? Manage vehicle. Sell the vehicle. So there's one less train on the route. Oh, this is going to do the same thing. Oh, that's what I should have done. Deleted it. Yeah. That was painful. Alright, now they're all doing their thing. That was very painful. We got there in the end. Anyway. How are the lines doing? So line 7 is our biggest moneymaker right now, which is the... From Amsterdam to Lisbon. All of a sudden that's now shot straight back up. Holy smokes. Planes are not far behind. Line 58 is our new Paris to Istanbul line. So that has become very, very prominent from the get-go. Our worst performing lines at the moment. Okay, line 3, granted, because we've had some big issues. But if our worst one's only 500,000, that's not too bad. It is that one that kind of brings the oil from like Edinburgh to Glasgow. So it ain't too shabby. On the old accounting side of things on the charts. How do I... No, there we go, charts. I'm more interested in our revenue. And you can see our revenue is slowly on the up. Slowly on the up. So hopefully it continues and we keep succeeding. And just keep making money. Guys, on that note, I think we're going to end over here. I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And if you are new around here, make sure you do subscribe. But until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, good.